It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jay Happ is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, D.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Gloved by LeMahieu, and a good throw gets him one gone. The moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In now, Kyle Seager, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split four-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 1-0.
That ball's foul.
LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second. Fastball well outside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So digging in now, Luke Voigt. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Throw won't get him. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch.
No, that's down.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Striding in, Tyler Wade. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. A runner on first with two away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Tuchman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Dan Altavilla comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Altavilla.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll take a look at ball one. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. White's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Dan Vogelbach is next. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Vogelbach, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Lined hard toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
That is fifth. The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey!
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 21 homers and 49 runs batted in. That's inside. 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Grounded to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Evan
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Standing in, number 8. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Malik.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And there's a base hit on the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
To the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
That's
2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 count. The pitch hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle.
Man at second here with 2 away, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fouled off. The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from second is in to score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he rips it on the ground to second. Gordon is there, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Here's big Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Lewis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll it there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Evan White. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The pitch. Popped him up. Torres is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline. LeMahieu's got it. throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground. And
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Bottom of the inning now, so stepping in, Luke Voigt. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Edwards has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Kyle Higashioka would be next. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still 8-2. Standing in, Tyler Wade. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Tyler Wade.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. This is in the air out to left field. Lewis waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 0-1 on its way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's inside.
High in the air out to center field. Tachman is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 2, Tom.
Now batting, Tom Murphy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tachman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Still 8-2. Brendan Brennan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brandon Brennan.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. That's ball 2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Torres.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Crawford has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. The three of us are back with more following this. At the plate, Evan White. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready now, number 8, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mariners 2. Taylor Williams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Taylor Williams.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. White has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and one after the foul ball there. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Kyle.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Tyler Wade. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith's on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Gordon.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Stanton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Lewis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next is the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Yanks came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Jay Happ Earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Taijuan Walker permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. His record is now 5-2. The loss goes to Taijuan Walker. He falls to 3-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.